Hi chosen ones, welcome back to my other video. Listen to this, chosen one. God is creating a new path for you, and in this new path, chosen one, you're going to walk into your purpose. Your purpose is going to sneak on you in this new path. So chosen one, what happens is that life is designed to take you back to your purpose. So all those rejections, things that has been happening in your life, you thought you are being rejected, you thought people don't like you, thought this and this and this, and you were so confused. Why is this things happening to me? You couldn't put your hands on it that what it was, right? So working your path, maybe you are fired from workplaces, you are trying to find small ways to make money, nothing is coming up, and you are wondering to yourself, what is going on? A new path is being created in your life, chosen one. God is isolating you because he wants to take you to the new path, and in this new path you're gonna prosper, things are gonna work out, and that's where your blessings are gonna come from, right? So what happens, chosen one, right, is that this new path is going to require you to let go of a lot of people. Because if you tell people God is calling me to go on this road to do this and this, people are going to be like, you're crazy. You think God will let you do this and this? Maybe God is requiring you to quit your job. People are going to be like, why will you quit your job? You're going to struggle. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to confuse people, and people are going to be wondering like, why do you want to this and this and this and stuff like that, right? So what you have to understand, chosen one, is that this new path is where you were always supposed to be. So the devil tried to throw relationships, friendship that can delay you from this path. So all along when they were disappointing you, all along when things were going wrong, all along when this was going wrong, it was your path being paved so that you can walk on it. It was hard. It was super hard when those relationships that you wanted to work, you put your energy on it, it didn't work. Those friendships, you put your energy on it, it didn't work. You were wondering, even this job I gave my all only to be fired in the end. Why? It's because there's a path for you. There's a path that is calling your name. There's a path that is calling your name. I remember when my path started calling me, I would take a walk, and I didn't understand. That was me starting my journey to my path, right? So I started taking walks, and then in those seasons when I'm taking walks, I'll start speaking to myself, and then ideas were coming up, and I was like, wow. All along, I've been running around looking for this. This was always been in me. That's where I found my purpose. When I stopped trying to look there and there. When we remember the woman in the Bible who was bleeding for 12 years, like most of us, bleeding from molestation, bleeding from rape, bleeding from abuse, bleeding from these things, and we're looking for physicians that look like alcohol, physicians that look like smoking, physicians that look like toxic relationship, toxic addictions of money and this and that, doing the most, trying to find this, feeling this void we feel on the inside, right? And then this woman, when she touched the garment of Jesus, that's when the bleeding stops. That's how I felt in those moments when I found my path. I felt like I've touched the garment of Jesus, because all of a sudden I wasn't looking from it from the outside. I was looking for it from God. And that's when God showed me my purpose. That's when I understood the path. That's when I was taken back. I realized a lot of things in my journey that I didn't even realize. I started realizing that I've always been a chosen one. I didn't even know. I ended up remembering a lot of things that I used to compromise and stuff, like even at a young age, because my path was being paved for me and healing was coming, layers of healing. I started realizing that even my family, most of them were dealing with depression. I didn't even realize before. I was just angry at them. Until later on, I realized these people were dealing with depression and stuff like that. That's why they couldn't love me like this. That's why this couldn't happen at the end of the day. Not to give excuses, but I found healing in understanding where they were coming from. So a path is being open for you, chosen one. You're going to walk in your path. You're going to walk in your purpose. Your purpose is going to sneak on you. At first, when I came in, I started on TikTok. I just wanted to share my story, right? And then as I'm sharing my story, and then I kept making videos. And then all of a sudden, I found my rhythm, and I realized that, oh, okay, I'm a chosen one, that I'm an empath, that I've always been this person, and God has always been calling me to this path. It's always going to be my path, but I just didn't know at the time. At the time, I didn't know who this is who I am. This is who I have been. Remembering, looking back, I've always have this good heart. A path is being opened for you, chosen one. Don't try to fight it. When things are falling apart, when you are having realization that your mother is not who you think she is, your father is not who you thought he is, your dad, your cousin, your this, your husband, even that husband, all of a sudden he said he doesn't want to be in this marriage, don't fight it. A path is being opened for you. This path is going to bring you peace. This path is going to bring you joy. This path is going to call you to the places where you never thought you'd go. But you don't have to fight it. Generational curses are being broken. Generational curses are being broken in the process when you are healing. This is something your family, grandchildren never did, but somehow you are the one who went for therapy. You are the one who's fighting against this thing. You are the one who said, I'm not going to talk to my children like this. I have boundaries. I'm going to respect my children and stuff like this. Like there's a path being created for you, because generation after you, chosen one, they're going to walk into this thing that you fought so hard for. The enemy might have meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. All along, chosen one. All along, you thought you were cursed. All along, you're wondering, why is it me? People are rejecting me. People don't want to be with me. All these things, chosen one, a path was being created. All along, a path was being created. God was opening a path for you. Because you are not a simple person. You are a child of purpose. There is a crown on you. You are marked. That's why you've always been different. Allow God to show you who you are. Walk in your path. Don't reject the isolation. Don't reject it, chosen one. You are on the right track. Even when it doesn't look like it, even when it looks like it's bringing you tears in your eyes, you are on the right path. I love you all, man.